Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Zin, and welcome back to the video on my channel. Sorry I haven't been uploading for a while. I've been doing some other stuff behind the scenes and hoping I could build like a bigger fan base. So if some of you are new, welcome to the channel. I'm Zin, obviously. Now before I get into like my settings for this video, because obviously this is my settings video by the title and the thumbnail, I just want to say to you that I by no means am the best builder. I'm by no means the best Fortnite player out there. I know there's many people better than me, so don't go like abusing me in the comments thinking I'm like top shit, because I don't think I am at all. I just like playing the game and I want to get into it again. So yeah. With that being said, my settings should be on screen right now. So as you can see, my X sensitivity is 8 and my Y sensitivity is 7. I've played around with my setting for a while and I just found this to be really smooth, so I can move up and down and get flick shots quite easily as well with the 7 sensitivity, but then also move side to side and it's still controllable, not too fast. I also, when I used to play, they didn't have the building or edit sensitivity, which I'll get into in a minute. But yeah, this targeting and scope sensitivity, this is just what I like really. The targeting is, I don't even know what that's for, to be honest. I think that's like the scope ARs maybe. Oh no, the targeting, I don't even know. What does it say? Is that targeting as in, I think it's no, I don't even fucking know. I think it's targeting is when like you're ADSing with your AR, ADSing with your SMG is like your 0.4. I just felt like this is be smooth. This is what I've run with for ages. Now this is what got added since I used to play it in like season 2 and 3. So you can now change your building sense. So I'll show you with this. So you have your normal sense like this, and then you get a building and it's like 2 times faster. So if I'm like spinning like this and go off my builds, it goes slower, faster, yeah, whatever. And then if I'm spinning like this, and then I go into edit, oh shit, that's my edit. It's a bit slower. You can't really tell actually, but yeah. Yeah, that's basically all for my my controller settings. We go down. I just like to scale the HUD to a bit smaller than it was because it just looks a bit nicer. Show FPS, which is a new thing that got added. I say have that on just because why not? It's there. I'm just gonna go through and talk about the ones that are actually like relevant. I feel sprint by default is another one. A lot of people have sprint by default on because they have the edit is L3. I'll get into what my edit binds are and everything in a minute. Tap to search to interact, you probably already automatically have that on. Reset building choice, I actually really like this. Pretty much this is, so if you pull out your builds, it's always going to be on wall. So if you have place a floor and you go back in your builds, it's on wall again. It's just so you can like always guarantee it's going to be on the wall. Aim assist obviously have on because otherwise you can't use your L2 spam. It's pretty much useless to be on controller. Edit mode aim assist, I actually like to have this off. I think most people use it off as well. Turbo building obviously on. I don't even know what that is. Obviously have that on as well because you want to change materials. You don't have to click your material change automatically. I don't like having auto run on because I felt it really to be like really glitchy when I'm trying to like stop and just crouch or something. Obviously allow that. Don't have auto open doors on because sometimes it opens them when you don't want to. Obviously if you just look at a door, it opens it. I have this on actually, the auto sort consumables, because I like holding my meds always to the right of my inventory, so I always felt myself moving them to the right anyway. So if I can do that automatically, that's just easy. Build a pro build automatically, or build immediately, sorry. I have this on because it obviously builds quicker when you're using Builder Pro, which is what I use. Don't need that because I have an edit bind, which is just a click. Vibration off because that's weird, and I don't really use replays anyway. Hard, you guys can look at that. I think I just have everything on, especially netbug status. That's how you show your ping in game if you guys didn't know that. Brightness 0.5, I've just had that on for ages. I have music volume off because it just annoys me, but everything else is on 1. Which just that's it for audio, literally, I think. Yeah, I think everything else is the exact same. You can have push to talk, but it's only really useful for PC. This is actually a big one. This should actually be on like 6. Do Tyrann, nope, yep, I moded that, but that's what I have, and it actually allows you to see through the storm easier. I'm not really gonna have any clips of me showing that, but it really does, and you can show when you see. Look it up. Look up colorblind settings on Fortnite, and everyone will tell you to use this one. It's so much easier to see through the storm. I don't know why. It's just I find it so much better. Also, if you're colorblind, obviously use that because probably what you need. I'm not on keyboard. Okay, so here's my combat settings. I think that's just like obviously when I don't have my builds out. So they're all on screen right now. The only ones I've changed is my edit to be right on the D-pad, and this is actually because I have a scuff. So I have my left trigger my left pedal. I have 4 pedals. Okay, so I have my very left pedal bound to edit, and then my very right pedal bound to jump. I also have my, what do I have as my other pedals? I have one is change trap and change materials, and one place trap and materials, or reload. It's the same thing. Build controls, it's just Builder Pro, obviously with the edit change to the right right on the D-pad as well here. And then, what was I going to say about, oh yeah, change your right. This is usually crouch and repair. If you change it to just crouch, it actually allows you to crouch like twice as quick because sometimes it messes up and repairs instead of crouching, and they can get you killed. I don't know if that's really helpful. I have it on crouch and repair when I have my builds out, just so I actually can repair stuff. My edit controls, I actually have the edit and confirm as the same bind. I've seen a lot of people going around using edit and confirm as different binds. Apparently it's so much quicker, but I don't know if I can get used to that, so I'm just going to stick with the normal bind for now. Maybe in the future I'll change to it if I become like a pro player, but I don't think that's happening anytime soon. My dead zone I have as 0.2. I don't really know why. I think I put it down to 0.10 and it just really wasn't working. As I said before, I used to play in Season 2 and this wasn't even in the game. Neither was any of this really. But I have it on 0.2 because when I had it on 0.10, I could see a bit of drift. It wasn't like really noticeable, but when I was on my phone, like gliding in, it was like drifting to the right, like about this much, or maybe like this much. And I could just notice it, and I was like, oh, maybe it like stuffs my builds and stuff. But I don't know. So yeah, guys, if you did enjoy this video, you can probably hear my controller, which I probably should stop. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to smash a like on it. Also, subscribe if you are new. Yeah, that's pretty much been my settings for Fortnite. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.